As I sit across from you, all I can think about is all of the moments that you have impressed on my life that you'll never know. And I'm sure every person watching has a moment. To know that somehow your life meant something to all of us, how does that land?
It's overwhelming.
Bette Midler, one of the most iconic entertainers of her generation. Her wide range of music, both meaningful and moving, has left an indelible mark on the music world. A legendary career that spans half a century, from Oscar-nominated roles in The Rose and For the Boys, to her memorable tearjerker, Beaches.
Are you sure? Are you really sure?
I have a friend who said that she saw her mother, who is now in her 80s, cry 3 times in her life, when she lost a parent and when she had some horrible accident, and Beaches.
That is so extraordinary that you're saying that, because I, of course, have my shrink, and she tells me there's nothing like a good cry.
I watched an interview you did with Barbara Walters, and you were in your 30s, and you just finished The Rose. And Barbara asked you, is this the peak, or is there more?
Is the best yet to come?
I think this is it.
Do you really?
I do, but I don't think
At
it's bad.
34, you think that this is it?
Is there any more?
Yeah.
What else is there?
The Rose, which was an absolutely pivotal point in my life. It was a peak. What I didn't know was that many, many peaks would come after that.
Those peaks include a string of hit comedies, from Down and Out in Beverly Hills
Who's gonna give that dog fleas?
to The First Wives Club.
That part of your career kind of went off like a rocket ship. Was being funny since you were a little girl?
I was funny. I wasn't exactly a wit, but I was always physically funny.
Yeah.
Wait a second, I lost the thread. I'm so old now, I lost the thread.
I can't remember.
You can't remember either.
Because I lost the thread too.
I always say 75, you're gold till 75.
When you think about the beginning, you're like, let me try this thing.
I never said I'm gonna try this. I said, I'm going to do this. For me, there was nothing else. I couldn't do anything else. This is what I could do, and I loved it with all my heart. I was gonna do it.
When was your dad the proudest of you?
My dad was a problem. My dad never liked any of it, and he was a working class guy.
Yeah.
You know, I loved him with all my heart, and in the end, he wrote me a note, and please don't make me cry. He wrote me a really nice note. Moving on. You're just like Barbara Walters. She used to do that too.
You know what? Every kid dreams of a note at the end. There are so many things that are unanswered.
I know, so many things unsaid.
Did it answer or did it fill?
It answered everything.
It did?
In a funny way, his passing released me from the cynicism that he put on me. And that was a good thing, because one wants to be joyful in this life. But my mother was the joyous one.
She named you after Bette Davis,
Yes.
and you make it so big. Did she get to see how big you made it?
She saw enough of it that it thrilled her.
Look at us! Now, Bette stars in a new comedy, The Fabulous Four, along with Susan Sarandon, Megan Mullally, and Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Let's talk about The Fabulous Four. This is a great movie. It's all about women. They're all of a certain age, but they're in different parts of life.
And each one of those characters is extremely indelible. And I loved my character because she's really wacky. She is going to stay relevant until they carry her out feet first.
You got the big reveal!
She's putting everything on TikTok. She's like, smile over here.
She's delusional in a funny way.
What about you and TikTok?
I tried. I gave it a few hours of my life, and I said, this is too dangerous. I looked up and I said, what time is it? And they said, it's 4. And I said, but how could that be?
Your daughter makes a cameo. When I saw her in the movie, I was thinking, wow, look at what happens in a beautiful phase of life.
We love her. We love her.
Hey girls, get out your handkerchiefs. I'm coming out.
Your character is about to get married again.
Yes.
To a guy she only just met. By the way, you actually did that in real life.
I did. I am impulsive.
Yes.
Yes, I am very
You
impulsive.
do. How many years now?
40. This year,
Wow.
40. Yeah, astonishing.
How did
Just
that-
like my career. What in the hell was that?
A career that also includes her leading role in the Broadway revival of Hello, Dolly.
I feel the room sway for the
Well, I must say the last one, Hello, Dolly, a dream come true.
By the way,
I think
home
that was-
run.
I think that was the peak of my life. I really do think that was the greatest thing I ever did. Those people who had followed me all these years screaming for Dolly, it was overwhelming.
How do you feel that part of you?
Talk to Hoda. How do I fill that? I have my family, and I brought my family much closer. I love the crowds, but I don't need them anymore.
Wow, I love you.
Oh,
I
love
really
you back.
do.
You're really special. Give me a hug.
What a beautiful conversation. You guys clicked.
By the way, she's so amazing. I was just thinking when she said that Hello, Dolly was the peak of her career, there's probably another peak coming because that seems to be how Bette's life goes. But I was just so delighted in the conversation and her vulnerability. And also it just reminds you, no matter when you lose a parent, it hurts like yesterday. That's the other thing I thought when she was talking about her dad.
Or the things we carry. But you did the good Barbara Walters. She's crying, the whole thing.
She was really cool.
But it was like Hoda style. Yes, it was. So good.
I thought I knew Bette Midler until I learned so much.
She's a sweetie. She's amazing. By the way, there's some more of our conversation coming up in the 4th hour. And we should mention The Fabulous Four will be in theaters July the 26th. All right,
Good Lord. All right. Mr. Roker, top that.
One of the greatest concerts I ever saw was Bette Midler at Radio City.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
It was fantastic. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.